Hey, I'm Angie.
And I'm Ryan.
And we're
Happy Healthy Vegan.
So we have been getting a lot of communications from you guys on our various social media asking us to talk about Dr. Oz.
Yeah, getting emails, messages pretty much every day.
Yeah, normally you guys would be saying like, oh my gosh, did you see the thing that Dr. Oz said?
The
You guys need to
horrible
rip him one. Yeah, but so last year apparently he started putting together this 21-day weight loss breakthrough program. I think I got that right.
Yeah, did that in December 2016.
Yeah, so, it kind of sounded like one of those typical, end of the year, beginning of the new year, lose a little weight, make a new resolution kind of thing. And the 21-day thing, I was like, wait, isn't that just the Mario Borges
The Beyonce
book or whatever?
diet.
Yeah.
So we weren't too impressed at first, but...
Yeah, so we finally thought, okay, let's look at the Dr. Oz site and let's go through it. And I am actually overwhelmed by how much material is over on the Dr. Oz site. I'm not even sure if we've seen it all, but as far as we understand it, it looks like he started putting together a little package. Should we play some what he said?
Yeah.
It's called the 21-day weight loss breakthrough. Not only will you lose weight, but you're going to see a decrease in disease. Everything from high blood pressure to high cholesterol to chronic pain can improve. It's real whole foods for 21 days. There's no packages, there's no shakes, there's no calorie counting.
It sounds not too far off from what we talk about here.
I know. It's kind of eerie, isn't it? He's got the avocado toast behind him on the Ezekiel bread, and everything looks a lot like what we would be talking about.
Whole food plants, not counting calories.
Yeah, for weight loss and better health. Sounds great.
For breakfast, avocado toast any way you want. Lunch and dinner, any combination of plant proteins and unlimited non-starchy vegetables.
Wait, non-starchy vegetables? That would mean no potatoes and no rice.
Which are not to be found in his meal plan, his weekly grocery list that he puts out for this diet. And I can see why he has this fear. I made a video last year of how he had a fear of how eating potatoes and other carbs like that, simple carbs, will give you, chubby love handles.
Oh yeah, I remember that video.
Yeah. So that hopefully he'll get over that. He needs to talk to people like Dr. McDougall and SpudFit, people who know about eating lots of potatoes and being healthy and not getting chubby love handles. In fact, SpudFit lost how many dozens of pounds?
Oh yeah, I think he lost
potatoes.
like 100 pounds.
And also, too, Oz has that, what I see like a beginner's, vegans or vegetarians over concern about getting their protein.
Plant-based protein.
He keeps talking about plant-based protein, which is cool.
Plant-based protein.
I mean, I'd rather have, if that's what it takes, if you need to think about plant-based protein as your main concern to stop eating animal protein, awesome. But as you'll see, all plant foods have protein.
Yeah, exactly. So when you look at his weekly list of foods to buy, I mean, it's cool that he provided that, but he's got like some plant-based foods. It says plant-based proteins.
Like the other plants don't have other foods
nuts and legumes and beans.
Which are great. We love those too.
He's got all these other foods that all have protein.
On average, 11 pounds of weight loss. Now, much of this is water weight, but it's a great jump start. Think about that. You can lose up to 4 inches. Also, folks said they minimize bloat and they increase their energies.
Yeah, these are all the types of benefits that you'll hear vegans talking about all the time on YouTube, blogs, etc., etc. So all that stuff is true, and that got me pretty excited. So I started looking around his website some more, and unfortunately, I found one video that's more of a slideshow where he allowed for like eating meat twice a week.
If you couldn't do the whole vegan thing for 21 days.
Well, I mean, he didn't call it vegan, and he was saying like you can eat meat for 2 days a week, and I was like, oh, sadness and despair.
Shades of a vegan umbrella or something.
Yeah, a little bit, super scandalous. So, I was just kind of like, where's Dr. Oz going with this? Okay, I see he kind of wants to he wants to drum up some business. He's got an app for this. He's got like the magazine articles. He's got all these episodes on his show. So what's going to happen at the end of the 21 days?
So, have we gotten the whole vegan thing wrong? Get comfortable because we're going to learn about veganism today. Millions of people right now are searching for ways to eat cleaner, greener, and lose weight.
So now he starts pimping vegan.
Awesome.
Well, let's be real. I know what you're thinking. What you're really thinking when someone says the V word.
It's not filling enough. It's too strict.
It's for hippies.
No! As I sit here in a tie-dye shirt.
Now, many of you are wrapping up my 21-day weight loss breakthrough that's anchored on plant-based proteins. That's a plan that almost 1 million of you are following on my site and on my app. Now, if you love how you look and how you feel, then this is going to be the next step that will take you to the next level. Let's start with the beginner's guide to going vegan.
What?
A guide to going vegan?
Wow, I never thought I'd see the day.
What does it mean, really mean, to go vegan? Well, simply put, nothing from an animal. Nothing with a face is going in your mouth. There's no meat, there's no fish, there's no dairy or eggs.
So no vegan umbrella concept there. This is a purely 100% animal-free definition of vegan.
Yeah. Nothing about the ethics, granted, but this is obviously a dietary episode, so I guess we can allow him that.
I like to see him get philosophical in the future, huh?
You never know, he might.
3.7 million Americans who are vegan. It used to be a fringe population, not anymore. People around us right now, all of us are exposed to folks who are vegan. So I think it'll become the single biggest movement in 2017.
What? Dr. Oz?
I never thought I'd be giving a slow clap to Dr. Oz of all people. That's a pretty cool and bold statement.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. So, I mean, you guys are right. Dr. Oz is currently promoting a vegan diet. It's mind-blowing.
Know what you're going to do. So included are fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, not surprisingly, but here's the key thing. You got to get these grains in there. They include things like oats and quinoa and lots of other grains you have never heard of.
All right, so judging from his vegan shopping list, sounds like he's evolved a bit more since the 21-day diet challenge. He's allowing some more simple carbs in. He's got fruits in there.
Top of the list.
Top of the list. He's got grains in there, too. That's cool. This is starting to look a little bit more like how we like to eat
Yeah,
here.
definitely.
Vegans can't eat anything. That's what everyone always says. Myth. It's a myth. It's not true. Terry, so you say now more than ever, there's food options out there. Vegans can appreciate and make life fun.
At this point, it's not even about weight loss anymore. He stopped talking about just the whole foods and just started talking about all these different vegan alternatives to get people off of the meat and dairy and onto plant-based foods.
Because he realizes one of the biggest impediments for people to go vegan is like, oh, I can't give up my cheese. I can't give up my bacon or my donuts. Well, Dr. Oz did this great test here where he had a vegan equivalent and the actual meat product or dairy product, and the taste tester from the audience couldn't really tell the difference between the two. So as we've been saying for years here, and now Dr. Oz is showing there's really no reason not to go vegan.
Yeah. I mean, he even brought on Ethan Brown and gave a huge shout out to the Beyond Meat product. It's crazy.
Exactly. We like to use the language of plant-based meat. And what we're doing is we're taking all of the core constituent parts of meat, and we're taking those directly from plants. So basically protein, fat, and water. We're assembling those in the architecture of meat or muscle and providing to consumers in that form. So they're getting a piece of meat in terms of its constituent parts. It just doesn't come from an animal.
And not only does Dr. Oz realize all the enormous benefits of health benefits of having a Beyond Burger or a plant-based burger compared to a traditional cow burger, he understands that plant-based is the way forward to having a sustainable planet.
The foods that a cow would have eaten to put into its muscles, and you're basically remaking it without the cow in the middle. And yes, I don't know all these names, and most of the viewers won't either, but in theory, that's a pretty cool idea, because we can't feed the planet the way we've been eating in the past. We just no way we're going to be able to do it. So we're going to have to find answers like this.
Yeah, so it's really interesting. So he's talked about the weight loss, the health benefits, and now the ecological benefits. So really the only thing left is the animals themselves. So I mean, we can hope that in future episodes he might attack that limb too. But so we've seen the studies that if a person latches on to more than 1, 2, or 3 reasons to go vegan, they're more likely to stay vegan. So he's setting up his audience really well here to go and stay vegan.
Yeah, it sounds like he's got 3 already, so he's well on his way.
Yeah. And the thing is, we have had trouble getting our parents and grandparents to embrace a vegan diet. But, they probably are watching Dr. Oz.
They're not watching us.
Yeah, they might give him a little more credence than they would us. So, I think that we could probably all fairly safely send our folks over to see these Dr. Oz episodes and see if maybe this will make an impact on them if YouTube won't.
Yeah, that's what I think is great about his message right now that he's putting out. That
Yeah.
it's going to reach people that we would never be
Yeah.
able to reach. People
It's tough.
that would never listen to us, even if we got to them somehow.
I know, it's crazy. The older crowd, as it were. Even though we're some of the oldest vegans on YouTube, probably, but Dr.
older.
Oz is reaching an older demographic
And more
than we
mainstream.
are.
People that don't watch
Exactly.
YouTube.
Yeah. So who knows? Maybe some of the Dr. Oz fans will even end up watching our shows, and maybe we'll get to interface with some of you guys. I hope that some of you out there are coming from Dr. Oz and coming onto YouTube and getting more information. That would be great.
Yeah, we welcome you. Subscribe to our channel, please do. So, what do you guys think? Post your questions and comments down below. What do you think about this turn of events for Dr. Oz?
Yeah.
You think he'll be promoting like paleo in a couple months? We sure hope not.
I know, it is so hard to trust this, bro.
That's why we have qualified approval.
Yeah.
The time will tell.
Yeah, exactly. Also, have you caught some more of the Dr. Oz content that we missed in this episode? Because there seems to be a lot of stuff going on the past 2 months. Let us know. Give us some links in the comments down below. Hit us up on Facebook or Instagram. We want to know.
Yeah, and like it if you got some out of this video. Hit like if you're happy that Dr. Oz here is promoting plant-based and even vegan diets here. This is crazy. Hit like. So,
Until
the
next time, like Dr. Oz is now doing,
keep it carb, baby.
Keep it carb.